Let me test my recording as well, just because you never know.
Yeah. Welcome to the Chompcast, the podcast that brings the crew of Sword Chomp together to discuss our boring-ass adult lives as friends, and most importantly, some good old video game discussion. My name is Morgan Barnes, and I'm joined by my good friends and fellow co-host, the crew of Sword Chomp, Joshua Fowler.
Hey, everyone.
Shay Layton.
Hi.
And Anthony Fisher.
Hello, old chaps.
Old chaps. And this is it, guys. We are on the precipice of our final Chompcast of the year. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, we made it. We made it to the end of the year.
It was
I'm
touch
so
and
proud.
go. It was this year. Dear
Yeah.
God. But, yeah. Seems we've made it.
Yeah, I thought there was a sexual joke coming up there, Josh. I totally whiffed on that one.
Huh.
I was going down the realm of touching and stuff. I'm sorry.
Huh.
But yeah, I think most people agree with you. 2016 did not sit well with anybody, really.
Nope.
Except for the people who died and got out of it.
That's true.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's the only way out of 2016. Into the
It
ground.
made it a lot worse for everybody else.
It's very sad. But, I mean, it was great in a morbid kind of way. It was actually a great year for video games. So, that's one of the great things behind this podcast, when we get together with you guys and just vent about things that don't matter, and then at the same time kind of vent about our lives and what's going on. But we will go through our lists of our favorite games in numbered, dramatic fashion in a little bit here. We also have some listener emails, which we're excited to read, and some listener top 5 lists. One thing I put out today was that I wanted to get some listener top 5 lists because, just as a way of saying thank you to those that have taken the time to listen to our show. And honestly, there's just a lot of people out. I want to see what the real people of the world are thinking. And, of course, we will have our top 5 games of the year, and most importantly, the overall Sword Chomp game of the year. But speaking of real people, we need to get to some introductions here. We have not talked really as friends or as anything in a little while, so I need to catch up with you guys. Our listeners want to catch up with you guys. Josh, how are you doing, my friend?
I am good. I'm good. We had a good Christmas here. Been really busy the last couple weeks. Haven't really even had time to text with you guys like usual. Just kind of so busy with everything going on with everybody. So.
Where are my texts from Josh? I noticed that you were, the ones you did send, you were hiding in the kitchen from your in-laws during Christmas, which fucking made...
Yeah,
So you're the cook there? You do all the cooking?
Yes, I am the cook here at this house, which is good, because I've always enjoyed food, and so I can make it however I want, and just
You're in control.
own that food, make it. I'm about to take this down a dark road. I'm gonna stop now. We're gonna pull back real quick here and
No, don't
that.
pull back.
Yeah.
Don't. Keep
all about-
going. I'm always
But
the guy who takes it too far.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like...
You're noticing that then. You've
He's aware of what he's doing.
okay.
Josh,
I'm well aware.
Josh, I think the rule in life is generally when you realize you're about to take it too far, you're just doing something right.
Uh-huh. Okay.
He's like, no, I don't agree. Well, I saw that your kid was playing some Splatoon with you, which was kind of random.
Oh yeah, that was we got that for the kid. Yeah, not for me or anything. We got that.
Wink, wink.
Yeah. No, but yeah, she's really gotten into it. She actually asked for it before Christmas, so it wasn't completely selfish there, but she has been really enjoying that since then. She's been playing multiplayer a lot more than I expected. I thought she was going to play just a single-player campaign and just kind of leave it at that. But she has been really into the multiplayer since we got it for her. And
that did make me laugh when you said your kid was poning some noobs. I was like, damn, that's crazy. She's starting at a young age, but I mean, that's the way it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's cool. Sounds like you had a good Christmas.
Yeah.
And Mr. Shea Layton, are you back? Are you back in Bozeman? Are you back to your place of residence yet?
Yes, sir.
Travel back. It was. How are you doing, Shay?
I sure am good, sir.
How was your Christmas with the family?
Oh, it was great, sir.
Sounds like it was just delightful. Did you get any good gifts? Did you get?
Yeah. So it's gonna be a very random aside. I love white fudge covered Oreos. They're my favorite thing. My favorite dessert cookie in the world. And they only come out during Christmas time for like 2 weeks. And I only got 1 box this year. I usually like to buy 10 boxes because I'm a fat ass. And
stock up for the whole year.
I do, yeah, man, for real. And,
I know that feeling. I get that way when the Sam Adams Oktoberfest beer comes out.
You gotta stock up.
You stock up on that shit.
Oh yeah. So I unfortunately didn't do that this year. I slept on it and I was like, I'll do it. And then I finally got around to it and all the boxes were gone. And thankfully my stepmother remembered that those are my favorite cookies. So she bought me a few boxes. So that was the high point of my Christmas, was getting those cookies.
I bet she had no idea that she was saving your Christmas like that.
I was like, you have no fucking idea how happy I am to have these cookies.
The things I would have done for these cookies.
I was close to being a Walmart door greeter for these cookies. No, Christmas honestly was really good. Got to spend it with some family. We attempted to podcast, which we were mostly successful. Got to go sledding with my little brothers. Other than that, it was a good Christmas. Came back. Been doing a little bit of gaming here and there. I've actually I'm going through Fable Anniversary Edition for the 361 last time, so I can top off the few achievements that I'm missing. I'm only missing 2, and then I'll be done with that game for eternity.
That's how you said about. That's what you're. I noticed that you go back a lot and you play these games because you want to like be done with them for eternity, as you say. I remember you did that with Final Fantasy X recently. Like,
I still need to do that. I got to beat Penance and do some other things. So,
what was it about Fable that made you want to come back and like give this sort of closure?
Well, Fable's always been one of my favorite games growing up, and it kind of is dated now for the most part. I still really, it's all nostalgia, but I still love the game. And I was missing 3 achievements for it, and I couldn't get them, and I actually couldn't beat the final boss because of a glitch in the game that didn't allow me to actually receive one of the final cutscenes to prompt me to fight the boss. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna start it over so I can actually beat the game, and then I will be happy. It's one of those things where, like, achievements, I used to be much bigger into achievement hunting back in the day, but it's just like one of those games that I've loved for years, and I just want to feel like a completionist with the game just because I've adored it for so long, type of thing.
No, I get that. I'm not an achievement dude either, but like if I love a game enough, like when you get everything, like the achievements or the trophies or whatever it is with a game you really care about, you feel like you've just really gotten that experience through and through to the end. So it feels different.
No doubt. It's just just making sure that you gave the game your all. You gave it 100%.
100%. You can be at peace with your soul.
That's right. You got the dick in it deserved.
Goddamn right. Speaking of dickings you deserve, how are you doing this week, Fish?
What kind of segue is that? Holy shit.
If anybody deserves a dicking, though, I mean, come on. A good one.
Yeah.
A good one.
Let's let the dicking commence then. I guess.
I just love just trying to throw Fish off his game. Fish, you've been like fucking crazy sick. You messaged me this morning. You're like, can you hear me? My voice. I'm sick. I don't know if I can podcast.
Yeah, these past 2 days, I guess, I've been really sick. I've had like this scratchy feeling in my throat, and I've just had a head cold for like a week, and it just seems like the symptom is just moving around my head. It's going from like my ears to my sinuses to my throat. But today I started like hawking up big loogies, and like that's kind of like my personal sign of like I'm getting over it. Like if I start like
Sorry, that throat clear was
appropriately timed.
yeah, that loogie was trying to sneak up on me on this
Mhm.
podcast. I'm gonna have to hawk his ass out as soon as I mute this mic. But no, whenever I hawk out big loogies, like, and I see it, like the ugly ass yellow, greenish, sometimes brown color, that's when I know that I'm actually getting over it. Like my body's trying to eject it from my lungs and everything and out of my sinuses. So I saw that today. So I
Just
feel
like
like
in
I'm
The
actually
Exorcist.
getting better.
Well, I was gonna say, Josh, it's like in every movie when someone's like infected with something, there's always that moment where they're like showering or something and they hawk it up and they're like,
head
"Oh,
spins around. Yeah.
that doesn't look like a normal
Yeah.
loogie. It's a creature in there."
That's just me getting better.
Yeah, you got to get worse before you get better. That's
Yeah.
that's the metaphor for this year, really. How was your Christmas?
Oh, it was great. I loved it. My daughter decided to get up at 7 in the morning on Christmas Day, which was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy ridiculous.
Well,
Cause
you did that when you were a kid. I'm sure you're up at like 6 in the morning, like, oh, when our parents went.
I don't remember getting up that early. Maybe 8 o'clock, but 7. That's just like, to me and my wife, like, we just want to sleep in a lot, especially on like a day off. We kind of want to just cram in as many hours of sleep as we can, or that we can get. So
Fish. It's fucking Christmas. It's fucking Christmas.
I know. And my daughter was so excited. Like she was just jumping on the bed like, oh my God, Santa got me all these presents.
You know,
And
you know
I
what's
was
gonna
like,
make you
oh,
feel
That's great.
feel amazing here?
What?
I'm gonna show you how well I've done as a parent. We had to wake our daughter up because we had shit to do on Christmas, and she was taking. Yeah,
Wow.
we had to go and wake
how'd
her
you
up so
manage
we could knock that out before we had
What
everything
did you
else to
give
do.
that child before she went to sleep, Josh? That's what I want to know.
She sleeps really well. She's always been a good sleeper. After the first 6 months of life, which she refused to sleep for. So I think she's just making up for it still.
Yeah.
But
Ode
yeah.
time.
We had to wake her up on Christmas. It was like 9 o'clock, and we're like, okay, all right, we gave this all the time we're going to at this point. Let's go wake her up. So we did.
That's crazy. Yeah, my daughter I guess my daughter's just so used to like her school schedule of getting up at like 6 in the morning. Like getting up at 7 is pretty easy for her. So yeah, she woke up at 7 and we did the whole Christmas thing till about 2 o'clock at our house. Then we went over to my son-in-law's house and we did Christmas over there, got gifts. My daughter got a bunch of gifts from them as well. And then we had Christmas dinner at my grandfather's and my uncles and aunts. And yeah, everybody was there.
Yeah.
So my dad was
That's
there. It's just a nice dinner, spending time with family. It's always nice to get to see your family on like special days
Nice.
like that.
Yeah. Or it's incredibly awkward. That's what I've, it's that, it's just that weird give and take where you love to be with their family and then like you also have a like short amount of time before you just start to go crazy. But one funny thing I noticed is just like with my kid, I don't know if you guys have this problem too, but I'm sitting there like I love, getting my kid gifts and seeing the joy of Christmas through her because we're all adults now. So, we don't really get excited about presents anymore unless they're the fucking cookies that Shay was excited about and shit
Cookies.
like that. Which I completely understand because you get excited about weird shit when you get older. Like I got a GameStop gift card and I was like, yes, this is fucking. But my kid just fucking rips through presents. Like she's so excited to open them that she doesn't take any time to sit there and enjoy them, which I know is a normal kid thing to do. But you spend all this money on gifts. I'm not even kidding you. My kid must have ripped through like 30 gifts in 10 minutes. And then she was just like, it was like this.